Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. What am I doing for tea tonight? Well, I've decided on doing one of my all-time favourites. Quite a simple recipe, but really nice, toad in the hole. So I'm going to be accompanying that with some nice vegetables. I've got some nice miniature new potatoes and some fresh green beans. So we're going to be doing that with the toad in the hole. And let's get started. So in my mixing bowl I've added 100 grams of plain flour, and in this jug I've put 100 millilitres of full fat milk and 75 millilitres of semi-skimmed milk to bring it up to 225 millilitres. I'm going to break 3 eggs into there, and we're going to add salt and pepper, and then we're going to mix it all up. So the next stage is to add the eggs, which is 3 eggs and the salt and black pepper. Okay, so I'm now going to break 3 eggs into the milk. 3 large eggs. And then a good dash of salt from a great height. And a good helping of black pepper. And what we do next is we beat that up, and then we add it to the flour. So that will be the next stage for the toad in the hole. Here's a blast from the past. This is over 55 years old. This used to be my mum's, and what a cook she was. Yep, 55 years old and still going. We don't make appliances like that anymore. I've got 3 speeds. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to mix this up, which is the eggs and the milk and the salt and the pepper. So we'll put it onto number 1 and just mix that up. Give that a good mixing. And then we now add that gradually into the flour, mixing as we go. We're going to start off on number 1, add a little bit of milk, start off on number 1. Then add a little bit more, and then gradually speed up the mixer, so it's going to get a little bit noisy. So I'm going to start adding the milk, a little bit at a time. You get to quite a thick paste. Well, you can see that, it's quite a thick paste. Okay, and add a little bit more milk in now. You get a really good mixing. Now I'm going to finish it off. Okay, we're going to turn the speed up now so it can get a little bit noisy. And that's the mixture for the orchard pudding. I'm going to put that in the fridge. Store it for about 20 minutes in the fridge while I get everything else set up, and then we'll move on to the next stage. So I've got nice miniature new potatoes ready. I've cut the ends off the green beans and put them into salted water, got them ready. So then they're both going to take about 30 minutes to cook from cold water. And the toad in the hole will probably take about 25 to 30 minutes to cook as well. So when I turn them on, I'll be putting the toad in the hole in the oven at the same time. So for the toad in the hole, I've got some skinless sausages, 12 Richmond's thin skinless sausages, and 1 medium to large sized onion. So what we want to do is we want to slice this onion. And I'm going to slice it this way, like this, nice and thin. I think that'll do. So that's the onion sliced nice and thin. And the next step, open up the sausages. And what I'm going to use going to use this dish here. So if you've not got a dish like this, then you can use a roasting tin or whatever you want to use really. And what you want to do is to put the sausages in there. Like that. So I've arranged my sausages like that, and I'm going to just break the onions up and put them over the top of the sausages. I think that'll be enough. So that's how I've arranged my sausages and my onions, and what I need to do now is to sprinkle over about 4 tablespoons of oil over the onions and the sausages. Okay, so that's the next step. So sprinkle on about 4 tablespoons of oil. Make sure you sprinkle it all over. And now you've got all that prepared, you put these into the oven for 20 minutes. Fan 200, electric 220, gas mark 7. And you let these cook for 20 minutes. Then you pull these out, you pour the batter over it, and then you put the batter back in for another 25 to 30 minutes. So, all in all, you're looking at about 45 minutes for this to cook. So we're going to put this in for 20 minutes. Then we're going to take it out, add the batter. When we take it out, we're going to turn on the vegetables, because they'll take about 25 minutes. Pour the batter in here, and then put this back into the oven for about another 25 to 30 minutes. So in it goes for 20 minutes, and that's the first stage of cooking the toad in the hole. Okay, so this is now ready to go in. So I'm going to put this into the oven, fan oven, middle shelf, 200 degrees. So let's get that in there. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. So once that 20 minutes is up, we'll take the sausages back out and the onions, we'll add the batter, put the batter back in for another 25 to 30 minutes and turn these vegetables on, and everything should be ready. Okay, so the 20 minutes is just about ready to come up. I've turned the vegetables on, that's for 20 minutes. I've turned the vegetables on, so they're on the way. I'm now going to pull the sausages and onions from out of the oven, and we're going to pour the batter over the top of it. So, pour the batter all the way over it. And that goes back into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Once that's done, the vegetables should be done at the same time, and it's just a case of dishing everything out. So I'll get it back into the oven and we shall have a look at it when it's finished. So once it goes in, we'll set the timer for about 25 minutes. Check it after 25 minutes. It might need another 5. Just check it, and hopefully everything will be done at the same time. I've set it for 30 minutes, so I'll have a look at it at 30 minutes, make sure it's all cooked and everything's ready, and hopefully everything will be done at the same time, and just dish everything out. Okay, so my toad in the hole has been in the oven now for about 25 minutes. I'm going to take a look at it. Oh yes. And as my mum used to say, she's a beauty. So, and now now I'm going to dish out and see you later.